Ratchet and Clank A Rift Apart, there was a LittleBigPlanet Easter egg that goes like this.
Quite possibly the cutest dimension I've ever seen. Oh, the inhabitants were all made out of wool, I think. They could literally make anything. And there was a really pleasant voice following me around everywhere. Oh, it was incredible. Oh, and what's even better? I think I'm finally close to mapping my last dimension.
Now, I'm not going to go too deep into Ratchet and Clank's themes and all that kind of stuff, but what this means is that Ratchet and Clank and Sackboy, or LittleBigPlanet, are in the same multiverse. This Easter egg basically confirms that all the PlayStation characters are in their own little multiverse. Now, I might be thinking, Nerdy Ann, you're overthinking this, or Nerdy Ann, this is obvious, who gives a shit? I mean, haven't you seen PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale? And I have played that game, and there's no real story to how they all end up meeting up. It's just kind of like, you're fighting now, and that's it. But basically, we have this really interesting Easter egg, which basically confirms multiple things before, but it's really cool how they describe like all these woolly creatures, obviously referring to LittleBigPlanet. Out of all the PlayStation franchises, it's the only one with woolly creatures in it. But this could mean that I think this is a really good way to set up a future PlayStation All-Stars Battle Royale 2 or some kind of All-Stars 2 game, because there were rumors of that happening, and with Sackboy having a new game, Ratchet and Clank having a new game, they could very well return to this new game. I don't think this means we're going to get a sequel, but because there's already rumors about it, I was thinking, well, maybe they could be connected. Maybe we're going to see a Sackboy feature in another game, because Sackboy hasn't featured in a game outside of his own little series in a very, very long time. It'd be very, very cool to see him reference or be a playable character in an All-Stars Battle Royale 2 or whatever the heck they decide to call it. But I personally found this very interesting. It's probably just a little Easter egg like the creators or something like game Sony threw in there for a little bit of fun. But I actually think this is a really, really cool confirmation of a multiverse. Ratchet and Clank could cross over with Sackboy in a future game with the Dimensionator. I don't think that's going to happen, but that would be very, very cool. And people have also talked about how Rivet's tail is different to Ratchet's tail, how she could be connected to Sly Cooper, which I haven't played any of the Sly Cooper games, and the Wilkes, I don't give a fuck, but I do think that is also very interesting as well. So it's very clear that Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart is kind of like joining all the other game series together and kind of establishing very, very carefully, very, very subtly. So most people won't actually notice this, but it's kind of slowly pulling them all together into a big multiverse, which could explain how All-Stars Battle Royale happened. This could be a little backstory to that, where All-Stars Battle Royale happened when the Dimension went fucked, and then they all came in from the Dimension and started fighting for no reason. I don't know why Sackboy, Ratchet and Clank. Plus, Sackboy is supposed to be 8 centimeters tall, so let's be real here. He would get his ass kicked by Ratchet and Clank. Even Clank would just step on him. I'm not sure how tall Clank is, but or kick him, or just punch him, or just beat the shit out of Sackboy. But I do maybe that's a good idea for a video: Ratchet and Clank versus Sackboy. Might consider that. But yeah, I personally found this very, very exciting and interesting when I first heard about it. And I wonder what you guys think. Tell me in the comment section down below. Now, I'm sure there's a lot more I could talk about going into theories and stuff like that. But let's be real here. I've already said what I need to say about maybe a multiverse, maybe some kind of crossover event coming soon, kind of establishing that maybe Sackboy could come in. I don't know. But I love Sackboy. I just finished Ratchet and Clank Rift Apart. I absolutely love that game to bits. I've been rewatching the content on YouTube like 1,000 times. It's so good. So I just found this really, very exciting, at least for me. But thank you all for watching. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye, everybody.